Hi! Today we're going to be following this tutorial on exporting measurements, and by the way, if you haven't seen it, Pete, my boss and the creator of QuPath, is actually uploading videos answering some of the questions that have popped up during this series. So it's probably a good idea that you check them out, because he's giving us some more tips, tricks and ways around the more frustrating bits that you'll probably find useful. I found them very useful. But yeah, today we're doing exporting measurements. I'm popping this to my other monitor. I'm working on the same project that I've been doing throughout the past, 4 or 5 videos. I did have to redo the annotations, but yeah, same thing as we did before. We have a rectangular annotation. Within it, we've run positive cell detection, and then we've trained a classifier to differentiate between tumor and stroma. So now we have all this information about the detected cells, and we can show the histograms. We've got all these different variables, a lot of information, and we may need to export this information so that we can work with it in Python or in Excel or whatever. So ways to do that. First way, according to the tutorial, just click on save, select the folder that you want it in, and just save these results. Now you have them here. You've just got a text file with all this information, incredibly ugly and hard to read, but good enough for like Python analysis or MATLAB analysis or whatever. But if we want to make this prettier, apparently we have other options. So we need to use the measurement exporter. So measure, export measurements, and then select the image you have. Data should be saved before exporting. Okay. Save changes. Okay, try again. Export measurements. Data should be saved before exporting. I'm pretty sure we have saved it. It should be fine. Let's create an output file. No, but I don't want TSV, I want CSV. Let's create an output file, measurements, and today's date. Okay, and columns to include. What if I don't do anything? I just click export. Successful. Okay. Okay. So these are just the measurements of the image in general, but I want it of all the detected cells. So can we do that again? Can we try that again? Version 2. Oh, right, because I checked image. I should have checked detection, I guess. And now okay, that did work. Okay, now we have all the different measurements, which gives me a headache just to look at it. But it did work. That is good. Classification, the parent, everything. Okay, because I thought, oh, what an idiot. Not an idiot, I just thought it worked different. I thought that export type image meant that I would get an image, like a crop or something of this annotation, but it's just the, I guess, the level of the hierarchy that you're exporting. So you can do just the image, the annotations that you have, the detections, and then cells and this, which we haven't seen yet. Well, okay, now I understand this. It makes more sense. Is there anything else we need to know? Right, okay, I guess I should mention that if you don't want to have such a big table and you just need some of the measurements, you can select them like this. You click on populate and then select which ones you need. So let's say image, object ID, object type, name and classification. And we create a CSV version 3. Okay, now we get a less dreadful table. Okay, now we get a more manageable table. And I guess that's all. That is how you deal with measurements and how to save them. I hope you learned something, and I hope you'll join me in the next video. Bye!